How did a pop star born in 2001 become the face and voice of the Y2K aesthetic? If you've been having trouble explaining to your parents what makes PinkPantheress a Gen Z icon, this brief history of her rise to fame should be able to do the job. PinkPantheress music videos often feature the kind of visual flair that largely faded away 2 decades ago. Dubbed Y2K aesthetic, it evokes the hope and fears that people had during the turn of the millennium. The video for her hit song Nice to Meet You is a perfect example of this, with plenty of YouTube commenters remarking on how authentically it matches the look of the era. One viewer reacted to the 2023 release by joking, "Remembering when I saw this music video on MTV in 2004, still get chills." Visual effects and filters are only part of the equation, as Pink also gets a lot of mileage out of early 2000s fashion in videos and on the red carpet. A Strike magazine profile characterized her look by stating, "She effortlessly pairs a distressed tank with flared leggings and chunky sneakers, all staples of her signature style," coined by the internet as supply teacher core. Observers online have made similar points, but in more humorous ways. As one ex-user posted in 2023, "PinkPantheress dress like she don't play about her Coles cash." PinkPantheress has long been vocal about her belief that many songs that exceed the 3-minute mark are probably overstaying their welcome.
We don't need a repeat of us. We don't need to have a bridge. We don't need it. We don't need a long outro.
In a 2024 interview with ABC News, Pink spoke about how tinkering with her own music led her to keep things short and sweet. She elaborated, "I was able to experiment. Making short songs was just a result of me experimenting." While some of Pink's peers in the music industry understand why her songs are so fleeting, others have voiced their disagreement with her take. As R&B legend Dionne Warwick responded on X, "Artists are allowed to create their art in any way they choose. However, I do believe a bridge is important." While some of her tracks push 3 minutes, others last less than 90 seconds. As of August 2025, her longest song is Capable of Love from Heaven Knows, clocking in at a whopping 3 minutes and 43 seconds. That's an eternity in Pink time. On April 19, 2001, Victoria Beverly Walker was born in the English city of Bath and raised in Kent alongside her older brother. Walker's story started the same way as a lot of other musicians. She got interested in music and took piano lessons as a child. Once she became a teenager, she played in a band inspired by acts like My Chemical Romance and Paramore's Hayley Williams.
It's actually then when I realized that music could actually influence your whole identity, down to the clothes, down to the hair, even down to how you speak.
At age 17, Walker pivoted to a different band, GarageBand, Apple's music production software. She used it to turn samples into full-fledged tracks, which she uploaded to SoundCloud under the name PinkPantheress. As you might have pieced together, she's a big fan of the Pink Panther film series and chose her stage name accordingly. For a long time, the world had no idea who she really was. SoundCloud wasn't giving Pink the kind of reach she was hoping for, so she started using her music in videos on TikTok as well. On Christmas Day 2020, she uploaded a clip of her song Just a Waste with the caption, "Day 2 of posting my song until someone notices it." Needless to say, a few people noticed it. All of a sudden, the tracks that PinkPantheress had recorded in her college dorm room were being played across the world. Her songs Pain and Break It Off managed to go viral, and she signed with record labels in 2021. That eventually meant emerging from anonymity and letting her audience get to know the real her. She dropped out of school and made a career out of producing and performing pop music with garage and drum and bass influences. PinkPantheress dropped her debut mixtape, To Hell With It, in October 2021, following it up with a live tour and a flurry of features. Her song Just For Me blew up and was sampled in Central C's Obsessed With You. She made regular appearances on the UK music charts, but her peak was still yet to come. PinkPantheress released a 3-song EP, Take Me Home, in 2022. Its opening track, Boys a Liar, was well received, but when Ice Spice hopped on the mic for the remix Boys a Liar Part 2 in 2023, it blew up like never before. Boys a Liar Part 2 peaked at number 3 on the Billboard charts, Pink's biggest hit to date. Since then, PinkPantheress has released the album Heaven Knows in 2023 and a mixtape, Fancy That, in 2025. She also produced the track Angel for the Barbie soundtrack, which plays when Barbie visits a high school in the human world.